Welcome to everybody who is jumping on here this evening. We want to say hello all the way from the United States to everyone who is jumping on in Africa on this evening. Wow, these are exciting times. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to get this started on tonight. And we want to say congratulations. It is cold, I can see, in Africa. But you know,
it's cold in Africa. That doesn't go together. It's cold in Africa.
It is winter.
I didn't know
time.
It got cold in Africa. I thought it was hot all the time.
Right? No, it is winter.
See, we're in Vegas, so it gets cold in Vegas, but most people don't know that it gets cold in the desert. So yes, I guess I'm one of the people from Africa.
Right, absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and we are definitely going to get started on this evening. Again, we want to say hello, congratulations, and welcome to each and every one of you that are jumping on here this evening. Let me go ahead. All right, awesome and amazing. So again, congratulations. Welcome to each and every one of you that are jumping on the Rise of Africa. It is the season in which we are impacting 1 million lives all across Africa, and somebody thought about you in order to give you the opportunity to get in front of an opportunity of a lifetime. My name is Pam McCray, and I am here with my incredible BFF for 35 years plus, right? None other than Mr. Nathan McCray, right? Absolutely, right? Because we had the time before we actually said I do.
Baby years now.
Right, absolutely. But we can tell you that we're super excited for each and every one of you, as there is an incredible movement that literally has hit the continent of Africa, and every single one of you have the opportunity to get in front of something that we know without a shadow of a doubt will shift and shake up the entire continent, right?
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited, actually, as Pam said, to be standing before you guys, because we know we have some life-changing information to share with you guys. So hopefully everybody brought some paper, a pen, so that you can take some very copious notes, because one of the things that we've understood a long time ago is that you never know when you're going to get the information that's going to change your life.
Right.
So always be ready for it. And guess what? An opportunity presentation is absolutely no different than any other thing in life. So be ready for something that's going to change your life. Write it down. If you have any questions during this presentation, write it down. And the person that invited you to this, call them right after and ask them that question. If they can't answer it, I promise you, they will get you the answer.
Absolutely. So a little bit about ourselves, before we get into this, and we want to really share and paint this picture on why every single one of you should be thankful and to understand what is getting ready to happen in Africa. You see, Nate and I have been truly blessed to visit South Africa, not once, not twice, but 3 phenomenal times. And it was always a time of celebration. It was always a season in which we came together because we saw so many people come together in an opportunity in which their life was completely changed. And so we want you to imagine and to visualize what is about to happen as we are the team that is bringing Tahitian Noni back. Okay, we're going to show that and share this information with you in just a moment. But imagine that we were there and there were rooms, hundreds to thousands of people as we celebrated all of the success that took place in your country, as so many people said yes, as so many people realized that it was time for home ownership, that it was time for freedom, that it was time to be able to put their children into better schools, private schools, that it was time to be able to pay those school taxes, the taxes, time for freedom to end the struggle. And so you all have the opportunity to get in front of something that's very new, in which you can pioneer and be the one to help us bring this noni back, as you can see on Nate's shirt. And we can tell you that we know without a shadow of a doubt, because of the power of this incredible juice, that lives are about to be changed. And so in the midst of all of this, we can tell you too that we have a story, right? Just like everybody out there in the world, we all have a story. Nate and I have been in the industry of direct sales and network marketing for over 33 years. And you know what? We got started in this industry just simply because we had a dream. How many of you on here tonight have a dream? And see, we were living paycheck to paycheck. We were below the paycheck. We had the six-figure US dollar income coming into our household, but we were still struggling in order to pay these bills. We still had difficulty being able to provide for our children. We couldn't take vacations. And so we began to believe in this industry in order to get the freedom that we knew that we deserved. Well, we can also tell you that we've gone through bankruptcy. We've lost everything as corporate America failed our family. Nate was an engineer building teams around the world. We looked up and we realized that corporate America didn't care about us because he ended up losing his job. But we can tell you through the bankruptcies, through the repossessions, even to the point of not having a place to live, we said yes to ourselves first and foremost, to not give up, but to push forward with the dream that God had always placed in our hearts. And as we began to help other people, Africa, as we began to help other people obtain their dreams, God began to bless us in the process. And so we stand before you tonight as individuals who have been able to earn millions of US dollars in this industry. We've been inducted into the $1 Million Hall of Fame, which means we've been able to earn $1 million in one calendar year, not just once, but twice. But we also want you to understand, because we've had such success, we have been able to help others to earn 5 and multiple 6-figure incomes on a part-time basis from the comfort of their home. And so this is the opportunity that every single one of you have with something new, something unique, something powerful, something that we know will change the world.
Absolutely. And as Pam pulls up this presentation for you guys, one of the things that really sets this industry apart and why you really should pay attention to it and be really enamored by it like we are, is that unlike corporate America, if you teach someone your job in corporate America, you stand to lose that job.
Right.
But the beautiful thing about here, if you teach someone what you do here, you stand to make more money, right? Because we call that duplication. We're going to show you guys how to tap into the plan that can absolutely help you duplicate yourself, duplicate your efforts, help some people get healthy and wealthy at the same time. All right?
Absolutely. So we want to welcome you to the Rise of Africa Global Legacy team. And we can tell you that we are excited to now have all of you on board to help us bring this noni back. All right, we're going to talk about this. So this is us. I already shared our story. I'm not going to go into it again, but this is us. And we want to just ask each and every one of you, what's your why? You know, because we can say that we have 4 children and a grandson, and we want to be able to leave a legacy, something behind, you know, not just for them, but a legacy to this world. And when you have an opportunity like this is what you're able to do.
Absolutely. So guys, we're better together. We're better together. And we've said that time and time again, because this is partnership marketing. And because this is partnership marketing, guys, you're going to see that we want to be your business partner, your wellness partner. This is a real life business. We want you guys to know that from the very start. So don't come into this kind of thinking that this is just something that's you're going to do for a little while. No, guys, you have the opportunity to really tap into this and actually build some legacy. Think about what you didn't do last year that you could have started And all of a sudden this year you are where you are
Right.
because you consisted and you committed to it, right? So guys, this is that thing that you want to be a part of. Trust me.
Absolutely.
So guys, why Partner Code? We have proven products that work. We're voted the #1 comp plan. You get paid weekly. It pays 50, pays out 50 to 50, which means we get 50%, the company gets 50%. That's a true partnership.
It
That's
is.
that's even with cost of living increases. We have a South Africa Partners Council, which means they are your voice in the field. We're not getting roughhoused by the company. Not the Partner Co is even looking to do that.
Right.
But now we have a voice from the field sitting in the meetings for our best interest. We're truly global. We'll talk about that here in a moment. We're in all of these places you see and then some. The Partner Council, absolutely global, true partnership. And we operate off of the 5 L's and the 5 P's. Read them below, guys. Those are all characteristics that you want to look for in an amazing company.
Absolutely. So we're a little different over here. We are truly a category creator where we have implemented partnership marketing in the network marketing industry, which is huge. You see, basically what we're going to do is eliminate those, those big startup costs and the
Right.
risks. So you're going to get some health and wellness products that absolutely work. And now all you want to do is have some fun, team up with your friends, your family, people that you're going to end up beginning to come in contact with. And now you're able to share in the company's profits.
Absolutely.
That's what partnership is.
And we're going to blur those
especially when
lines
it's
of
50-50.
sponsorship as
Right.
well. No matter who you came in with, guys, we're going to all work together to build this thing. And I think that's kind of, I don't want to say it's a lost art, but it can get a little convoluted.
Yeah, it's huge in this
Absolutely.
industry. It really is.
So guys, here are our certifications. We have a few that you probably recognize, but our products are all natural, right? We have a couple here that we want to kind of accentuate a little bit. Yeah, we're FDA registered facility. We're cruelty free OTC facility. But here's the couple that I want to bring out: the cologne list for you government workers and you possibly athletes. When you take those tests, you want to pass those tests.
Right,
Bottom
absolutely.
line, products are natural. PDR, Connectivity RX, guys. That's PDR.net. You're able to go there and see our original Tahitian Noni in that publication, which is absolutely huge. That's the one that the doctors use when they prescribe medications, but this isn't a medication, but it just shows you how powerful they know it is because it absolutely works.
Absolutely. So now these are some of the products that you will absolutely love. This is the South Africa line. Some of the other countries don't have all of these products. Like Nigeria only has the Noni, but this is the product line. And we're going to spend a lot of time just really talking about the Noni tonight. But you can see that if you're someone who wants weight management, we have the Thermo MX for the daytime. Then we have the nighttime that's going to really help with that weight. There's the Purify MX that's going to get those toxins out of your body, detoxing your body, which is very important. You have the Immuno MX, which also helps with the immune system, the Digest Assist, and all of these things, the Amino Guards, all of this. The Hero line is an incredible line, but we are going to spend some time helping you all to understand the power of this Tahitian Noni, all right?
Yeah.
And so this juice,
Yes, and bear with us, guys. We're letting people in as well because everybody's hearing about this, right? So you want to come in. The difference in our products, guys, is that we have a complete R&A department. They're doing research and development.
Right.
The R&D department is bringing things in, and they're saying, okay, let's look at this. Let's break this down. Let's make sure that the efficacy rate it works here, right? We're not just putting labels on white bottles. We're not doing
Right.
that. Okay, so you guys know our products are backed by science and they're certified.
absolutely. So let's talk about this Tahitian Noni and how powerful it is. Number one, I want you to write this down. It is God's gift because this juice goes back to ancient medicinal history. And not only has it been able to change lives back then, you got to think about it. So many back in the ancient times, people lived forever almost, right? They lived a very long time. You got to think about it. Why is that? It's because they weren't putting the prescription drugs, the medications into their bodies. They didn't exist. So they had to rely on the gifts that God blessed us with, right? And so this noni fruit is so powerful to where it's packed with anti everything, antioxidants, it's anti-inflammatory. It's going to help to get the inflammation out of your body. There are clinical studies because of the iridoids that's in it. It is anti-cancer. So there's a lot of different benefits of this Tahitian noni noni, but we can tell you that it has the power to shrink, things that happen in the body that are abnormal. And so when you think about this juice, okay, not only will it help with sugar levels, pressure levels, cholesterol levels, but it is packed with adaptogens. Adaptogens go into your body, whatever is not right. Whether someone is not clear with their thinking, cognitive thinking, they could be battling something with their heart or their digestive system or pain in their body, and it is going to go directly to that area. But Nate, you know what else? You can actually not just consume it, but imagine using this, on your body topically, okay? Because if someone has a headache, I tried it, okay? I had a headache. Nate gave me some noni on a paper towel. In 10 minutes, my headache was gone. There are individuals soaking their feet who have inflammation, deal with diseases, and guess what? Their feet are feeling better. You can do it in so many different ways, eye drops. And so it's an incredible juice that's helping to restore the health. And I can tell you, we could talk all night about that, okay?
All
what
night.
this juice does. But
Look what we have here.
Listen, we have some South Africa testimonies that we're going to talk about on tonight, all right? First and foremost, look at Impo, right? She shared live on last week where she talked about, how she ended up falling and she hurt her foot, and she showed us the shoe that she couldn't put on, but you could just see the before and the after. We're going to have to get her to put that testimony in writing, but look at the before and after. And, I saw her put up a post and she said that someone asked, does the noni really work? And all she did was show the results. And that's what this juice is going to do. Look how powerful. In April to July, at the difference in her feet, the swelling, the inflammation is completely gone, all right? And then we have none other than Lizelle, right? Another phenomenon. These leaders out there, I tell you, they are leading the way out there in South Africa. But imagine, her story where she shows, the before and the after, but even still, she talks about how in her early 40s, her health was in question due to an overactive thyroid. And we know that can cause wreak so much havoc in our bodies, lady, right?
I see the swelling in the thyroid in
right.
the throat.
Yeah, you see the swelling, right? Yeah, absolutely. And so you can see that it developed during menopause. She was in the hospital. She changed her diet and was always looking for something, right? How many of you are looking for something tonight? When she came across these Partner Co products, there was an instant difference that she felt. The symptoms were gone, her joint pain, the anxiety that she battled. And she can honestly say, and we see her all the way from the United States online, that she definitely is a product of the product.
We call that popping.
Right. She is popping over there, right? And here's a couple more stories. We know that we're going to be able to fill these up as people start to send in the testimonies of what's happening in Africa. But this is an incredible couple here within our organization, Apostle Allen and Annie. With Apostle Annie, when she found the juice, for her, it was huge because she had knee pain to the point of doctors saying that she had to have surgery. Well, she didn't want that surgery. Not only that, her sugar was high. And so not only did her sugar levels come down, but she never had to have the surgery. She's no longer in pain. But her husband, Apostle Allen, during 2020, during the pandemic, he was in the hospital. Doctors gave him 24 hours to live. Can you imagine that? And her receiving this on the other side of the phone when she couldn't even see her husband. Wow. And she said, no, he shall live. And he did live. But this gentleman had six seizures on his brain. He was on a trach. He had a feeding tube. He couldn't walk. He couldn't talk. He had to learn how to do all of this again. When he was introduced to the noni, he was still going through rehab, walking with a cane and a walker. Today, Apostle Allen is 100% back to his normal state.
And guys,
he drinks noni left and right.
I mean,
they can't keep it in the house.
Right? Think about what we're sharing with you right now.
Right.
We're talking about your body's ability to naturally take care of itself, to actually eradicate different things that you're exposed to.
Right.
on the outside world. You could wipe down your home. You could, make sure that people, do whatever they need to do, take their shoes off outside. But the moment you breach that door,
Right.
you're susceptible to anything. And the noni is the thing that is going to protect your body, give your body the ability to fight. Just like Lady Tammy here, right? She took the noni back in the day, in the very beginning when noni was introduced, and she was able to shrink tumors and shrink and get her health back, her menopausal things, the heat, you call them night sweats, the
Right.
heat wave, we call them heat waves that y'all have in your body.
Heat waves.
I know that they're
That's
real because
different.
I've laid up beside Pam and she is like
That
a
used to
little
be me.
oven.
Right.
I'm like, girl, what in the world did you just work out? Right? So it was crazy. So I understand that, and Tammy understands that as well,
Right.
as well as as the Hennets as well. They understand what to do to get our internal body right. Those fibers were shrunk in Lady Tammy, on top of a lot of other stuff. She lost weight, but it's really just about the awareness
Right.
of where we are and what we're doing.
Absolutely. So though that is the Tahisha Noni and our products. And if you're on here tonight, you definitely want to get back with whoever invited you on here and say, I am ready to become a product of the product and get healthy with us, right? But we want you all now to put your business hat on as we introduce to you not just any opportunity, but an opportunity of a lifetime, because you are the first. You had the opportunity to be the team to bring this noni back. Nobody else is doing this.
Right.
And so that's huge, because this is your Google moment. This is your Facebook moment. This is the moment that freedom
Right.
and legacy is created with a global business, because we're not only in Africa, okay? You can see all of the different countries that we are in. We are all across Europe. We are obviously, you could build in the United States, Mexico, Canada, the UK, any place as we are growing. And that's exciting
Very
because
exciting.
it's limitless potential. And so the Africa region, think about this, this is a business in which you don't have to have a whole lot of stock in your garage. Nate and I have been there, done that. We had a hard time, getting rid of, the warehouse that we created at our house. But at the end of the day, and then having to ship it out yourselves. Well, imagine this. You have a full customer service that works on your behalf and a shipping department that's going to make sure that the products arrive to your doorstep and your customers' doors. Okay, so South Africa, Namibia, Lesotho, Swaziland, Nigeria, you don't have to worry about it, okay? Because they're coming right to you. And it's incredible, and it ships fast.
Yeah, and we used to call this a business in a box, right?
Right.
When everything is done for you and you don't have all of the headaches, as Pam just said, you can relax and really build your business.
Right.
Which means you can share your testimonies, you can take the product, you can go rub shoulders with people, you can talk to people face to face, even online. So there's so many different ways of building your business. We're going to show you that here in just a moment.
Right. So now this is the compensation plan. We're not going to go into every aspect of it, but imagine getting paid every single week. Yes, I said it, Africa. Every single week, a check will arrive to your bank account. Okay. And it's incredible because we know that that's huge. Because in Africa, you get paid monthly. So now imagine this, 10 different ways that you're able to tap into. Right, that's going to bridge the gap. You're going to get the retail commissions. We're going to talk about that in a few moments. A first order bonus, the base commissions. This is one of the reasons why you want to get in now. We're going to explain that. A savings bonus. Imagine that, money just saving up for you to now receive just because, okay? You don't have to focus on these ways of paying. The income position, these are like your profit sharing within the company. The pay line bonus, matching bonus. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about that on how by helping other people, you get paid. Title bonuses, business rewards, free products, trips, shopping, so much here with this compensation plan. And you know what? It's just really, really exciting.
So guys, let's get into the first way. This way excites everyone because you can even get that right now money. You can get that money and get 30% of every product that you sell. Now, I'm not just talking about 30% of the point value. I'm talking about 30% of the actual product cost.
Right.
That's huge because
that is huge.
You have to read the fine print with most companies. We're talking about dollar value here. Right, and when we're selling this original Tahisha Noni that everybody is up in I guess heightened enlightenment for in the world, guys, we're going to be able to get this money right now. Now, we talked about weekly pay, right? What about the money that you're going to get right when you sell this product to the person? So here's some examples of what would happen, guys, if your price is 15 naira, your retail price is 1800, you make rand, you make 300 rand, right? Or 40,000 naira, 48,000 is retail price, you sell it for, and you make 8,000 naira. Those are just some examples, guys, of what you can do even hand to hand, but it also gives you an idea of what you're going to make on your state-of-the-art e-commerce website as well. So let's make sure we write that part down so you have a pretty good example of what that is. It's really just percentages, guys. All right. Retail profits, you share your exclusive discount with your followers by using unique promo codes. Now, here's the thing. Our products are so powerful. You don't always have to offer discounts. They're in demand.
Right.
And when something is in demand, you make that money.
Get the demand.
Right? Get the demand. That's what I say, right? Right. We may have some specials that we run here and there. But
holiday time.
Yeah, but our products are in demand. Never think that they're not, right? Your first order bonus is here. Earn 35% every time you sell products to new customers and brand partners.
That's huge.
That's a twofer.
Yes.
Okay, we call that a twofer.
All those customers.
Usually it's just one. You're only getting this first order bonus on a partner, brand partner, but now you're getting it on a customer and the brand partner. How about that? All right, that's an amazing way that we get paid.
That's incredible. So here's some examples on, how the retail works. Real simple. You can see showing one of the hero products. If the price is 318 rands, but the brand partner price is 223 rands, you can see that that's a 95 rand profit.
So
you now go out and get 10 customers, then you can just simply do the math. If you decide to offer a discount, then you can see the difference. Basically, you give a customer a percentage of your profit, pretty much. Yeah. And that may be a family member, somebody you want to bless. But then this is an example of the first order bonus. Now, the first order bonus is based on the volume that's attached to the product. So you can see you take the volume, you multiply it times 30%, and there is your profit. And it's incredible because this is your upfront money. This is your fast money. This is the money that you can get in today and get paid next week type of money. Okay. And so everybody loves, that upfront money.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
We're going to let somebody else in here. But guys, these base commissions are absolutely amazing because this is what we call our residual income, our beach money, our sleep money, because this is the money that you build with your team. It's not just your effort. We call it OPE, your effort and other people's effort. Guys, nothing great was ever accomplished alone, right? And I believe everybody here is really looking to do something great. I've never talked to one person when I say, what do you want in your life? Do you want a little or do you want a lot? Everybody says, I want a lot. Well, the way you get a lot, guys, is you earn 10% of the volume in all your pay lines and base commissions every week. Now, we said all of your pay lines because you have the opportunity here to get up to 4 pay lines. 4 pay lines. You got to have a power line, which is the power line, the one that is the most, and then you have a pay line. Now, you got the opportunity to have 4 pay lines. Can you imagine getting paid off of 4 lines of business? Right? 10% of 2,500 total pay line volume is 250 in base commissions. Just an example. So the base commissions to me is the reason why Pam and I started in this industry. There was never any confusion for us. Now, we knew we were going to have to retail products, right? We knew that because we have to get products in the veins of people, retail, sample. But base commissions, this is your legacy money. This is the money that you make when you wake up and you look at your phone and you be like, oh my gosh.
Right.
I made money and I didn't even do anything.
Absolutely.
And your team is doing the same thing.
Right. And before we move on to the matching bonus, I just want to touch on this because one of the most powerful ways that we teach, we know that we have an incredible multi-line compensation plan. However, where you can build deep and wide.
Right.
The most powerful way to start off is deep. Right. And so that is the reason why you want to get in now, because eventually as teams grow, you go wide, but you start off going deep. OK, and this is how Nate and I have been able to earn millions of dollars in this industry, focusing on that binary structure, because everyone goes into the system one behind the other. All right. If you can see me on the screen, I know that that's up there, but everybody goes into the system one behind the other. Look at my little picture over here. Right. And so what happens is you solidify a position of equity. That means that as you solidify that position of equity, that you are at the top of your organization. Remember, Africa is on the rise. This is the beginning, right? And so there's going to be there's people on here tonight, you don't even know who each other are. But because you get back with whoever invited you on here tonight and you say that you are ready, right? Baseline commission dance, right? All right. This is how you do it. One behind the other, right? Your position of equity. This is powerful, ladies and gentlemen, because these people become a part of your organization and you are going to get paid every single week on the lesser line. And we could tell you that is where legacy and freedom is absolutely created. Okay. So let's go ahead and
we're coming all the way
I'm
back.
going to let someone in while you're doing that. Yeah. All right. And then we can come on back.
Come on back to this matching bonus.
All right. So let's talk about this matching bonus. All right. This is the other way that we want to just share with you quickly. You don't have to know all of these numbers, but going for the goal is everything, because this is where you're going to lock in matching bonuses on 3 levels deep, lifetime. Okay, you have options, obviously, to go 7 levels deep, but when you go gold, you lock it in. This means that as people personally enroll with you, they partner with you, they get paid every week, you're going to get that 7% match. You don't touch their commissions. The company gives you this in addition for helping people. Then when they bring people in, that's your second. When that person brings somebody in, that's your third. You may not even know these people. Typically, you don't.
Right.
But you're getting paid this money every single week.
Here's this powerful qualification period, guys. We're going to show you something on this next slide. It's amazing also, right? Partner Code compensation plan is a weekly pay, as Pam and I keep talking about.
Right.
In Africa, it's going to help you bridge that gap, because as I understand, most of you guys get paid monthly. Right? Some of you are saying, well, no, I get paid every couple of weeks or every week. Awesome. We're going to give you some more, right? Qualification period is 12 a.m. Saturday to 11:59 p.m. Friday. Subscriptions on Saturday. Run on Saturday. Your commissions run on Tuesdays, and you're paid on Friday for the previous week. All right? That's our qualification period. What's next?
Absolutely. So let's talk about it. What is next? We're so glad that you asked. All right? You want to activate your income position. All right. And so as you now begin to activate your income position, you can see that there are different levels. Obviously, the ultimate is the highest level, and it locks in every aspect of the compensation plan,
yes.
right? And so we always suggest that if you could do it, wonderful, but get in where you fit in, okay? Because it's an opportunity of a lifetime. But you can see that when you go ultimate, you have now all of the lines of business that we talked about, right? You have a power re-entry, which down the road, as your team begins to grow, will be powerful. You have the 35% new volume bonuses across the board, no matter where you start, but you lock in that gold status that we just talked about, those matching bonuses for life, all right? But the beautiful thing about it is you can get in where you fit in, and you can build to this in your first 4 weeks. So it's incredible,
Absolutely.
all right? So how do you get started? We're so glad that every single one of you on here tonight asked, right? First and foremost, you want to grab your sponsor's link, okay? And you want to, or the enrollment link of the person who invited you on here tonight. And you want to decide on a pack. Where can you get started in your home-based business tonight in order to lock in that position of equity? So you can see we have from the 1 bottle of Noni, which is going to give you that 25 PV. You think about the levels that I just showed you, the 50 PV, the 100 PV, or that ultimate lock-in gold, that 200 PV pack. And then you're going to set up your subscription to remain active to get paid every single week. You just have to be on a 1 bottle subscription. However, you're going to need more. All right. But that's the only requirement. And that's huge.
Yeah.
You know, huge. So absolutely. So again, with that, don't make your minimums your maximums. But for a limited special for Africa, we're going to talk about this limited time. Imagine have the opportunity to level up your business on tonight, where you could choose a business level and you're going to get a free upgrade up until August 16th. So that means you can come in at the elite level and be upgraded to the ultimate level for free, meaning you're not going to get the product, all right? But you're going to get the benefits, the comp plan payout, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
That's phenomenal. So no matter what level you get in, you are going to be leveled up. All right. And you can see this is some information on it where you can enroll into our company right now, and you are going to get these benefits for a limited time, where now you can see the difference of what it will
I want to make sure you
be
guys
as
screenshot
far
that.
as unlocking all of the perks.
Screenshot this, guys. Make sure you screenshot it. Okay, take a picture with your cell phone. Okay,
Right.
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Right. And so you can see the different levels. All right. So no matter what level, if you come in at a member, you're going to be upgraded to a business level. If you come in at the business, you'll be upgraded to the elite. You come in at the elite, you will be upgraded to the ultimate, where you unlock all of the premium perks.
Upgrade.
All right.
Because guys, this is the beginning of something amazing. So this is why you guys are getting all of these perks and upgrades, because you always get the best from the foundation up.
Right.
Okay. So understand why all this is happening.
Absolutely.
So monetize your influence, guys. With Partner Code, you get this amazing Partner Code Share app that we encourage each and every one of you to download. Everything that you need, guys, is in this app. You can get out there and you can actually make building your network marketing business a snap, right? You've got the products in here. You've got different trainings. You got a lot of different things in this app. This is the state-of-the-art app. Pam and I look at this app every day, and we build our business when we leave the house. We're even building our business in the house with this app. Pam is in the kitchen cooking, and she's
building a business with the
building
app.
business with the app, right? You don't have to be locked into
Right.
into your computer. Okay?
Right. Absolutely. So now's the time for you to make a decision to become a brand partner on today. So if you are watching us on tonight, okay, and we're going to pull this down, then you want to, if you want to be a customer, then you definitely want to go ahead and get back with the person who invited you on here and text them the number 1. All right. You just want to be a customer. But if you want to be a preferred customer, meaning you can save 15% and be on a subscription to get this Tahisha Noni to your doorstep, then text them the number 2 or WhatsApp them the number 2. But if you are ready to lock in your position and become a brand partner on tonight, send them the number 3 and say, I am ready to get in front of a movement that we know will shift and shake up the entire world. Now, one thing that I do want to ask, if we have someone on here tonight who wants to raise their hand and share a testimony from Africa, we would love to hear your voice on tonight as we get ready to close this out. And I do want to say something too, that Africa is getting ready to explode, right? Because there is a women's conference, right? A women's event that is getting ready to happen. And, you know, we want everybody to come out and support these phenomenal women that are coming together in order to really explode the marketplace in South Africa. And let me see, I'm going to pull it up right quick. And then I see that we have the beautiful Lizelle, who is going to share on this evening. And she can even talk about this exhibit. And we're really excited because, you know, people are really getting ready to hear about this Noni. And so August 3rd and August 4th, you know, I know that this group is excited about what is getting ready to take place. And so definitely support and go out and be a part. And so with that being said, before we close it out, we're going to go ahead and bring on the beautiful Miss Lizelle over in Cape Town, cold Cape Town, right?
Hold on, let me unmute.
Let's unmute.
Lizelle.
Yeah, let's hold on 1 second. We need to unmute you. I'll see you right now.
Oh, there it is, right there. Thank you. Teamwork makes the dream work.
All right.
There you go, Lizelle. I think I got you. No?
No, you can't unmute.
Let's do this one more time.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, hold on. Let's
There we go.
Got it now?
No?
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. A special welcome to everybody, to the leaders. Thank you. We always appreciate seeing you. It's like just a midweek pit stop, you know, just to refresh, and you just always learn. I think you never, you know, arrive in this business. Actually, I've learned now that it's a good thing to always stay in launch mode. It keeps you away from the comfort zone that we go into so often. But I just want to come in and share. I noticed that there are some visitors on here from Swaziland, Eswatini, And yes, Victor is one of the leaders in Eswatini. He joined, I think, 2 weeks ago. And I really just wanted us to give Victor maybe a chance to speak, if he can, and the Wi-Fi is fine, just to tell us maybe why he said yes, for the business, because we are just so excited. And I have now learned by tapping into the other African countries that most of the people who is, in their 60s and 70s and so on, they actually familiar with the noni. They know the noni from back then that was brought in the African countries by missionaries. People used to travel, but it wasn't our noni, it was a noni. But even that noni worked. And I think most of the people's fear is the fact that, is it not going to disappear again? Is this company not going to jump ship again? So, yeah, after Victor, if the leaders can maybe just, not reassure us. Obviously, we know we already submitted our 50-year plan as PartnerCo. But I think it's very easy for me coming from a no network marketing background for the first time. I always ask myself, why didn't somebody take my head and do this years ago when I was also approached with an opportunity for another company? But I believe God's time is perfect. My reason was I was looking for a product to get healed because I was under a public hospital, very good hospital, worldly recognized, but the medication, the tablets just didn't work. I went there every month, they increased the tablets. Those doctors were giving me prescriptions and stuff out of open books. It is university students, it is young doctors. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but they never told me that I must drink more water or just take a walk, just
Uh-oh, we can't hear you.
side. You are not going to feel the opportunity. You are not going to believe in the product. The first thing is, and if you want to play it safe, buy one bottle. If it doesn't work for you, just don't buy again. But we know it does. And the other day, somebody asked me, like, why can I not purchase it in Dis-Chem? I said, that doesn't make it illegal. That doesn't mean that it's not working. It is just a company that came with a different business model, which is not new to anyone in the industry. And they decided to afford ordinary people like myself and my family and others opportunity for income. Now, as an entrepreneur previously running a clothing manufacturing business, I was dead. Long hours. I never wanted to go into my garage because that's where my workshop was. I stood there for long hours, winter and summer, in that double garage with that staff. And it was unbearable. I'm not downplaying the business. There was nothing wrong with my business. We made money. But I realized as a first-time generation business owner, almost 8 years ago, it was one uphill financially. If you don't have money, it's hard to start and to, get a head start with your business. So from an entrepreneur point of view, those stomach nerves on a Friday when the staff needs to get paid and the mechanic needs to come fix, it's a constant giving out of money, giving out. And my children, looked at me at the end. They didn't even believe that I work. They think that the dad is an engineer. He's the only one that brings the bacon home because there was nothing to show. All the money goes in expenses. Fast forward, and I'm ending off. Then I saw somebody's testimony. I was sick and depressed and living a pretentious life. And I said to my husband, I don't have medical aid. I need help. Listen, I need help. I'm going to call this lady. I'm going to ask if the products work. I told her, hey, I'm Lisel. Listen, I'm in Cape Town. This is my story. Please tell me it works. If it doesn't, don't lie to me. I don't have money. I'm struggling to get a photo with my business. She said, I believe it worked. It worked for me. You won't know if you won't try. I took a leap of faith, and here I am today selling Noni. So tap into yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be real with your situation. And let's do with Africa. Africa is one of the biggest continents. We are the forerunners. Is it going to be easy? No, but we are better together. Thank you, Lady Pep. If Victor's on, maybe Victor can just share shortly. Thank you.
All right.
Let's
So
see.
let's see if Victor wants to share.
Let's see if he's in a position to share.
Yeah, if he's in a position. Victor, if you want to share, throw it in chat. I don't just want to unmute you or bring you up in video if you're not ready to share. So if that's the case, then we'll see it in chat. But thank you so much for sharing.
Yes.
Lizelle, amazing testimony. Pretty much understanding exactly what you want and how you want it, because we get it, guys. The first time this Noni came, it was in a long time ago, and for some reason it went away because of some business things. It wasn't that the product didn't work, right? And this company has come along and vowed to do things the right way,
Right.
We're going to be able to give you everything as it is, no sugarcoating, no fluff. And I think that may be kind of a lost art, right? There's network marketing companies start and fail every 60 seconds.
Right.
Right. So we have to understand where we are. And when people come on that tell you the unadulterated truth of what this is, then you hear that and you're like, okay, that's refreshing, because I've been a part of this industry, or maybe this is your very first time
Right.
and this is your first exposure. We want this to be not only your first exposure, but this to be your best and your last
Yes.
exposure.
And
to
it
this
will
industry.
be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So I don't think Victor's
Right.
in a position to share.
Yeah, and he didn't unmute.
Lizelle, unless you know something that we don't.
Yeah, we
Right.
sent him the request, so he may
All
not
right.
be able to share. But next week, we would love if Victor can share. All right, or on Saturday. All right. So this Zoom will take place again Saturday at 8 p.m. South Africa Standard Time. All right. So therefore, what do you want to do? You want to get off of this. And number one, you want to get back to whoever invited you, and you want to lock in your position of equity and get started. But then join us back on Saturday at 8 p.m. as we go higher and we take this thing to the next level. You see, as we close this out, Africa, Nate and I know without a shadow of a doubt that what's been done before will be done again. And we saw thousands of lives being changed as so many people created freedom for their family. Now we're in the forefront of bringing Noni back. And as we bring it back, we look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. South Africa will rise. It's not a question of will we get it done. It's a question of will you get back with the person who invited you on here tonight and say, I'm ready to be one. We love you all, and we will see you on Saturday. Blessings to each and every one.
Blessings, guys.
Good night, everybody. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. We love you all. We can't wait to come back to Africa. Let's go. Let's grow. Good night, everybody.
Yes. Welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Victor.
Look forward to seeing you guys. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Thank you,
You're
Rick.
welcome. You're welcome.
Good night, everybody. You're welcome.